We're exactly 1 week into October, and that is affecting our leaves as they're starting to change. We're seeing patchy changing of leaves from green into that beautiful fall orange color as we move further in October. Obviously, this will continue as we move further into fall, but looking here at our rain totals and our cooler temperatures because of this rain, we saw trace amounts of rain across the entire viewing area, and this rain event is still affecting parts of the area here in the last 15 minutes or so. But throughout the day today, we only saw trace amounts in most of the viewing area. But down south in Robinson, we saw over an inch of rain, 0.8 of an inch of rainfall as we moved throughout the daytime today. And that rain did cool down our temperatures. We are seeing high temperatures only in the 70s today for most of our viewing area. A high temperature of 75 degrees here in Charleston, although there was one location that got up to 80, and that was over in Terre Haute. But looking here across Eastern's campus in the background, we're still seeing those mostly cloudy skies and possible rainfall as we are moving into the evening. But those clouds will begin to clear as we move overnight tonight, clearing skies as we move into the evening hours. But temperatures are going to start cooling down quite a bit as we move throughout the night. A low temperature getting down into the 40s with a low temperature of 48 degrees, partially cooling down because of those winds blowing out of the north at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And those northerly winds will keep our temperatures cool for a few more days. But before that, we're seeing those clearing skies on our futurecast as we move overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. Those clear skies will stay with us as we move throughout the entire daytime tomorrow. But along with that, we're going to be seeing those northerly winds blowing out at 5 to 10 miles per hour, which is keeping our temperatures down in the 70s for our daytime tomorrow. A high temperature of 70 degrees, so much cooler than what we have been seeing, which was the temperatures that were up into the upper 80s here in the past week. But we're still seeing those sunny skies with clear skies throughout the entire daytime tomorrow. And just to prove that, here on our futurecast, clear skies, not a cloud in the sky as we move throughout the entire daytime tomorrow. But we are seeing these cooler temperatures move in, indicated here by this blue color as we move into Thursday. But unfortunately, these cool temperatures are not here to last, because as we move into the end of this work week, you'll notice these cooler temperatures will move off to the east, and some green will move over top of us, which does indicate a warm-up as we move forward into the end of the work week and eventually into the weekend. Here in our graph, you're seeing those temperatures begin to cool down as we move into Thursday, staying below average and right at average for our Friday, but eventually temperatures will start to warm up again by our weekend, with temperatures getting back above average on Saturday and on Sunday, and we'll see that on our 7-day. But first, we have temperatures cooling down into the 70s on Wednesday. Eventually, by Thursday, we're going to see a high temperatures in the 60s with a high temperature of 69 degrees. But then a gradual warm-up will begin as we finish off the work week with a high temperature of 75. And eventually, by the weekend, we will see temperatures get back up into the 80s with a high temperature of 81 on Saturday. Slight cool down to finish off our weekend, but by next work week, we're going to see temperatures back up into the 80s once again with a high temperature of 84 on Monday and getting back up into the upper 80s on Tuesday.